Good morning, everyone. This is your boy, the ambassador, Director Marlon Green, letting you know what the real deal is. The show where you never have to ask what time it is. I'm gonna let you know. What I'm gonna let you know about right now is what I wanted to talk about is what foolish pride has cost us. What foolish pride has cost us in America. Let me tell you what it's cost me. Well, let me explain you something about myself. As a man, as a responsible adult, and as a leader, I'm not afraid to say or express my apologies, especially when I made a mistake. Now, with that being said, I have plenty of proof of that, and that hasn't hurt my performance stats at all. It may have not allowed certain doors of opportunity to open for me, but that's okay. You know why? Because nowadays you have to make your own opportunity because everybody will betray you for the bottom dollar. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. What foolish pride has cost us in America. First of all, in the Middle East, foolish pride, instead of the leaders like Colin Powell and Jesse Jackson and people like this, instead of them saying no to a war, instead of stopping one war, they let 2 or 3 or 4 wars go. And you can't keep no sustainable budget. These generals in America and in some countries in the Middle East, they are jackasses. Even the greatest generals in the world will explain that you cannot keep no army, no full-time army for decades and decades and hundreds of years fighting frivolous wars. A lot of these shadow wars, a lot of these economic wars, a lot of these psychological wars, a lot of racial wars, a lot of propaganda wars. That shit costs you. You can act, and you know why they got these anchors on that can act so good? They heart can be killing them. I'm talking, they heart can be leaking in their chest severely, and they'll be standing up there like nothing's going wrong. Oh, you're not gonna get that out of me. I'm a director. I'm an ambassador. I have to talk to people that's racist, people that's in shock, people that's depressed. I get hung up on. I get cursed out. I get put in jail. Y'all gonna have to respect this shit whether you like it or not. Because what I got to say needs to be said. And what foolish pride has gotten us and in debt, and so I had asked the United Nations for $3 trillion for reparations. With the cost of labor then skyrocket, we want $6 trillion. Africa needs bullets trains. We're not going to invest in no airliner with all of this mechanical and technical issues and subject to the fuel cartels' wishes. Because you can be doing good. They raise the cost of fuel. You can go bankrupt. We're not putting up with that shit. We're going to have to do large-scale irrigation projects. 3 good ideas for Africa. We can build a wall around Africa. Yes, it's going to be a challenge because that's way longer than any wall they ever thought about. We need bullet trains across Africa. That's going to help our trade and commerce. And we're going to have to do a lot of recycling because buying other people's technology is going to keep us in debt. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start making these economic things happen. And what pride has cost us in America, racism, time, resources, money, aggravation, character resources, all of that shit is a liability. But you cannot I can't be in no relationship to where you always creating deficits in the relationship. You know, you're not. I'm not gonna never be happy. I'd rather be alone. And by the way, you probably smart being alone these days because couples are programmed to tear each other down to the most minuscule the most minuscule reasons. I'm not putting up with that shit. And if I can leave the master and I'm dead broke, you bitches don't have no excuse. And you black women and you color women don't have no excuse saying that you didn't know or you didn't understand. Because when all of these niggas talk to you, you understand. You put shit together. You dot the I's, you cross the T's. And then y'all love secrets. That's another thing that got y'all in trouble. Y'all love secrets. But y'all been programmed with that shit by the master since slavery. But y'all, there's no reason why y'all can't see what's going on. There's no reason to say you didn't know, you don't understand. Y'all the main ones oppressing niggas for the man. Y'all oppressing us for the man. Y'all bitches are dumb. And I'm not gonna hold my tongue for you because it is what it is. And as long as we silent, you gonna just take it and run that shit. And if y'all can get these jobs to Jimmy Fallon and LL Cool J, he's a billionaire, still having a job. Nigga, if you a billionaire, you shouldn't be working no motherfucking jobs. You should be only giving jobs and you a billionaire. You don't deserve to speak just because y'all niggas got money. A lot of y'all niggas ain't never been shit in high school, so all of a sudden putting y'all in charge of me is a fucking insult. And our leaders are idiots. Most of them are cowards. They had the terrestrials not respecting us. Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine they had the terrestrials? Dude, that shit word travels, dude. When you ain't respect, I don't give a fuck. They'll have you doing all kind of shit. They'll have you doing all kind of shit, editing your Bible, fucking with your atmosphere, genetic. And you can't tell these motherfuckers no. Guess what? They gonna run that motherfucking shit. They gonna run it. And I'm coming up with a new style of fighting. You niggas that's athletes, y'all skills gonna be turned into fighting skills for these terrestrials. I don't want to hear no fucking back talk because they got too many motherfucking athletes. And they got too many broadcasters. We gonna start putting y'all niggas to real work. Exposing you to some real danger. And we'll see how that go.